Hello and welcome to Fairmount Presbyterian Church. My name is Conrad Binyenda. I am the interim music director here at Fairmount. And we here at Fairmount are really proud and happy to present to you the Duffy Literature and Dance Ensemble for the second time in the last year. The mission of the Duffy Lit Dance Ensemble is to research, preserve, and perform the American Negro spiritual and to educate the community about this art form. Their classes and performances inform audiences about the influence of the spiritual and its refractions, such as blues, gospel, and jazz. And they have had a significant impact on social change, social justice, and the cultural development of the United States of America. Children and youth who attend classes at Duffy Lit Studio develop respect, self-esteem, and garner pride in their American cultural heritage. Duffy Lit is dedicated to improving the quality of life through performance of the spiritual and application to everyday life of its universal message of faith, hope, optimism, and perseverance. And with that, I'd like to welcome Ms. Edna Duffy, and she will tell you a little bit about the program today.
Tonight we're going to do for you an episode from our main performance, which will be on November 7th at the Cleveland Museum of Art. The first section is called Weathering the Storm. Now, everybody has storms in their lives. Right now, the whole United States or the whole world has been in a struggle. We have too many murders, we have too much child abuse, spousal abuse, and every other kind of thing. We have people who are homeless. We have people who can't pay their rent. We have people who have lost their jobs. And they were having so much fun at home, they don't want to go back to work. But anyway, we all have struggles. And so the first section, the songs are dealing with the struggle and how we deal with it. Some of us read, some of us cry, some of us just run. We try to run away. These feelings are all the same things that were going on when the people created the spirituals. So they were created as a catharsis against what was going on against them. So today, we need a catharsis. And we find that the words and the melodies of these songs can help us as much today as they did then. So that is the purpose. First section, struggle. And I'll be back to tell you about Lamentations. Here we go.
To have this
In the section called Lamentations in your program, we're talking about how we mourn or how we communicate with a higher being with our sorrows. So the first one starts off, I've been buked and I've been scorned. It's in dialect. The word buked is rebuked. I've been rebuked, I've been scorned, I've been talked about, sure as you're born. But in the end, the last verse says, ain't gwine lay my religion down. Again, dialect. I'm not going to forsake my belief. I'm not going to lay my religion down. I don't care what you do to me. This is my lament. This is my lamentation. And then the other things in that section. Wade in the water. So another way to escape from the toils and tribulations of whatever surrounds us is one day my oldest brother said to me, Edna, you should never say you have nothing to do because you can always take a bath. So wade in the water, you can soak in a hot tub, you can take a hot shower, you can do anything that's gonna make you, feel better in the water. In this case, they were wading in the water to get to freedom. Then there's a motherless child. Again, that's our lament. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes the weight of our struggles gets to be so much that we have to mourn out loud. And then I couldn't hear nobody pray. I get to such a place, like when I was coming down the aisle, why am I here, God? If all of this is going to be happening to me, why am I here? So I couldn't hear nobody pray. I was so bogged down in what was going on, I couldn't even hear anything. And then, but we get a resolution. Sooner we'll be done with the troubles of this world, and we will be somewhere in peace. So this is the second act, Lamentations.
I've been mute and I've been Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. A long way from home, a long way from home. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. A long way from home, a long way from home. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Oh, sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. A long way from home, a long way from home, a long way from home. See that man all dressed in white. Looks like the band of the Israelites. See that band all dressed in red. Looks like the band that Moses led. My Lord, deliver Daniel, Daniel, Daniel. My Lord, deliver Daniel, and when I
Soon the will be done. Troubles of this world, troubles of this world, troubles of this world. Soon the will be done. Troubles of this world. I'm going home to live with God. No more, no more crying at midnight. No more, no more crying at midnight. No more, no more crying at midnight. I'm going home to live with God. Oh, no more, no more weeping and wailing. No more, no more weeping and wailing. No more, no more I want to meet King Jesus. I want to meet King Jesus. I'm going home to live with God. Soon will be done. Trouble of this world. Trouble of this world. Trouble of this world. Soon will be done. Trouble of this world. I'm going home to live with God. Soon will be done. Trouble of this world. Trouble of this world. Trouble of this world. Soon will be done. Trouble of this world. I'm going home to live with God. 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 I'm going home to live with God.
So the last section is called Proverbs and Predictions. So now we're starting with Oh Glory with Pamela Malley, talking about there's a place for everybody in glory, no matter whom you are. Ain't it that good news? We're now in the good news section. We're through lamenting. We're now rejoicing because we know there's a rainbow where we will all be in heaven and rocking Jerusalem for our total praise. We were supposed to have an intermission right now. If you need one, take a minute. If not, stay where you are and we will continue. Singers, are you good? Do you need a break? You're good. We can go on? Yes? Okay, let's go on. They voted, so.
Shoulder on my wrong.
countryside, and you will see that I am in the majority. Blue interrupted. You only think about the earth, but consider the sky and the sea. It is water that is the basis of life, and this is drawn up by the clouds from the blue sea. The sky gives peace, space, and serenity. Without my peace, you would all be nothing but busybodies. Yellow chuckled. You are all so serious. I bring laughter, gaiety, and warmth into the world. The sun is yellow, the moon is yellow, the stars are yellow. Every time you look at a sunflower, the whole world starts to smile. Without me, there would be no fun. Iron decided next to blow her own trumpet. I am the color of health and strength. I may be scarce, but I'm precious, for I serve the inner needs of human life. I carry all the most important vitamins. Think of carrots and pumpkins, oranges, mangoes, and pawpaws. I don't hang around all the time, but when I fill the sky at sunrise or sunset, my beauty is so striking that no one gives another thought to any of you. Red could stand it no longer. He shouted out, I am the ruler of you all. Blood, lifeblood. I am the color of danger and of bravery. I'm willing to fight for a cause. I bring fire in the blood. Without me, the earth would be as empty as the moon. I am the color of passion and of love. The red rose, poinsettia, and poppy. Purple rose up to her full height. She was very tall, and she spoke with great pomp. I am the color of royalty and power. Kings, chiefs, and bishops have always chosen me, for I am a sign of authority and wisdom. People do not question me, they listen and obey. Indigo spoke much more quietly than all the others, but just as determinedly. Think of me. I am the color of silence. You hardly notice me, but without me, you all become superficial. I represent thought and reflection, twilight and deep waters. You need me for balance and contrast, for prayer and inner peace. And so the colors went on boasting, each convinced that they were best. Their quarreling became louder and louder. Suddenly, there was a startling flash of brilliant white lightning. Thunder rolled and boomed. Rain started to pour down relentlessly. The colors all crouched down in fear, drawing close to one another for comfort. Then rain spoke. You foolish colors, fighting among yourselves, each trying to dominate the rest. Do you not know that God made you all, each for a special purpose, unique and different? He loves you all. He wants you all. Join hands with one another and come with me. He will stretch you across the sky in a great bow of color, as a reminder that he loves you all, that you can live together in peace. A promise that he is with you, a sign of hope for tomorrow. And so whenever God has washed the earth with the rain, he puts the rainbow in the sky. And when we see it, let us remember to appreciate one another.
think let's give another round of applause.
The guest dancer choreographer is DeBerry from Atlanta. He was with Duffy Lit before he left to go to Cleo Parker in Las Vegas? In Denver. Yeah. And now he's back in Atlanta, and so I called him and said, come, and he said, sure, and here he is. I worked him to death. Kevin Marr, who went to LA and came back, he had been with Duffy Lit before. So you see, all of them are my children. They're back with me. Yeah, I'm not stuck on that. And these, of course, are my grandchildren over here, those three dancers. If I forgot anybody, I hate to hear people say it, so I'm not going to say it. But anyway, thank you all, and thank you, Conrad, for inviting us. I didn't tell people that we were going to be here, so half of this is my fault. I thought about it last night, so.
Well, I think Fairmount is really privileged to have the Duffy Lit Ensemble here, and thank you to our live internet audience. I think it's a beautiful recording that you will have from this event, and I hope we can collaborate again in the future. I know the choir really enjoyed working with you, and we learned a lot, and so, till next time. Thank you.
Thank you. Conrad, could you let our president have the mic for a second? The president of the board. Dr. Lynn?
Yes.
Wait.
We're so grateful for your support, and we're going to have other programs, and I think our yearly event, which is in November. And so whenever you see Duffy Lit, we would invite you to come and encourage others to come. We thank you so much for coming and for the privilege of being with you on this day. Thank you.